Hey guys, so I'm back to give you my final results on the HCG, my third round this time. I started at 148, that includes the loading weight. I did gain 9 pounds, and I lost a total of 20. I did 45 days, so on the 46th morning, 46, yes, 46th morning, I woke up, and that's when I hit my 20-pound mark. So I did 43 days with the drops, and then at the end I used the pellets that I got in, and then the last 2 days, the 48 hours, on the very low calorie diet, but without taking the HCG to make sure it gets out of your system before you start eating normally again. So on the 46th day when I woke up, I weighed 128, so I lost a total of 20 pounds. That does include the load weight. But in actuality, I only lost, had I not loaded or had I not gained that load weight, I only actually lost about 10 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is, because you're not just losing, like, you're not just shrinking. The HCG is actually sculpting your body. So even though it was only 10 pounds, literally not including the load weight, I still have lost a lot. And you're going to see what I mean once you see my next video. The video is ready to go. I just wanted to come talk to you real quick and give you my result. This round was kind of hard. I did cheat one more time after, let me see, let me tell you. After the cheat that I told you I had, the two cheats I think I had, um, I think I cheated maybe one more time after that. And then I realized that once I got my pellets in, which was like maybe for the last week, I started using these, and my cravings and the kind of hunger feeling went away. So I'm thinking my drops, because I had used them before, I continued with drops that I had used, a few months back in my second round. Maybe they had lost some of the potency. So I'm going to start using the pellets, and hopefully these don't lose potency. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep them refrigerated. But I did notice a difference once I started taking the pellets, that the cravings, it was a little bit easier. Like I said before, in round two, I mean, it was, I don't want to say it was a cakewalk, but it was the most, the easiest round that I've had. Round one was kind of hard. Of course, it was my first time. Trying to get used to this program and everything. Round two went very, very smooth. Round three was kind of in between. It wasn't as hard as round one, but it was definitely not as easy as round two. So all I can say is that every round is completely different. Just like every person is going to view it and have different feelings about each round. But all I can tell you is that I'm amazed at the results. I have lost. Um, I went from 170 when I first started, and I just saw some before pictures when I was 170, and I don't know how I even dressed myself, actually. I look real, I don't know. I'll let the pictures speak for themselves when you see them. But anyway, I was 170 when I started in my first round. Um, I had a 34-inch bust area. My waist was 38, and my hips were 44. Finishing this third round, my bust area up here, up under my breast, is a 28 and a half, and then my waist is 27, so I've lost 11 inches in my waist. And then my hips are at 38, so I went from a 44 hip to a 38 hip. Um, and now I weigh 130. Like I said, my last day that I took my drops, I weighed 130.8. So that's the weight that I have to maintain. I did get down to 128, the last couple days of doing my very low calorie diet, as I waited for the HCG to get out of my system. So I'm going to try to stay between 128 and 130. I'm not going to go over 130. 130 is going to be my max. If I start going over 130, then I'm going to have to do a correction day. Now, one thing I can say about this round, I didn't have any leg cramps. In round 2, I would wake up with Charlie horses in the middle of the night. I had to up the apple cider vinegar for the potassium in it, and this time I did tell you I was going to let you know about any supplements I was taking. The only thing I took this time around was vitamin C, so that way I wouldn't feel bad or get sick. I did take calcium magnesium. It's called, oh goodness. It's a calcium magnesium supplement. It comes in powder form and it has different flavors, and you just drop them in some water. It's kind of like Alka-Seltzer. It fizzles up a little bit, but it's a calcium magnesium. That way I wouldn't have issues with going to the bathroom or, again, Charlie horses, cramps, or anything like that. And I did do protein shakes whenever I wasn't hungry, or I was hungry but I was running around. I would do a protein shake, and I will come back and show you the protein shake that I did because I didn't bring it with me. But it is called EAS. It's by a brand called EAS, and it's low sugar. I think it might have maybe 1 sugar and about 3 carbs. So that's what I substituted as a full meal. Sometimes I would eat vegetables with it. Sometimes I wouldn't. I would just do the protein shake. That way at least I got my protein in. But I wouldn't worry about, the fruit or my Melba toast, which this time around I didn't use the Melba toast at all. Other than that, really not much to tell. It was tough. I was ready for the round to be over. I was ready to eat. And not because I was having any type of cravings or I just felt hungry, more that I was bored with the food. It gets really boring. The first 3 weeks, like I said, they go by pretty easy, and when you get to the 3 weeks, you're like, I can do longer. Well, once you start going longer, you get bored. And it's kind of like a habit you're ready to break because you're eating the same things over and over. This time I didn't have as much energy to want to cook. I would just kind of, like I said, I'd eat eggs or I'd grab a salad really fast. I'd do the protein shake. So it wasn't as exciting. And then I was losing so slow. So that made it a little bit harder to want to keep going. Now, towards the end, when I started losing more weight, I was ready to keep going, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that to myself because I may wake up the next day and be miserable. So I went ahead and cut it short. Well, not too short. I went 45 days. But I was going to continue on for a while, but then I got discouraged and decided I'll just stop for now, and then I'll start up a new round just to finish losing the rest of my middle area. And when I say my middle area, you will see in my video that's coming up. After I'm done with this one, give me a few minutes and I'll upload that one. But if you didn't see my first video, which I'll link below, right before I started the round, then you need to watch that one first, then watch this next video that I'm going to put up today. So there is going to be a round 4. I really, really am hyped about doing another round, only because I really saw the results towards the end. And it seems like it wasn't that big on the scale, the difference. Like I said, it was only literally 10 pounds minus the loading weight. So it wasn't very exciting. Like the first round, I went from 170 to 140. I mean, it was just dropping. But I guess the smaller I get, the less I have to lose, so it's a little bit harder. Anyway, I lost a lot of my middle, which I didn't expect. This next round, I'm going to focus on, trying to do the protocol perfectly. I'm gonna vlog about or how I get my meals prepared, because this time what I'm going to do to make it easier, just in case I have a kind of monotone round where I don't have ups and I don't have downs. Like this time I was just like, I'm going to prepare my meals ahead of time. I'm going to cut up my chicken, mainly my meat, my protein portion. I'm going to weigh them, cut them up, cook them, and freeze them. And that way I can just reach in the freezer and grab a piece of protein, whatever it is, whether it be fish, chicken, or beef, whatever I decide to use, shrimp. I'll just have a variety, but I will vlog about it because I'm just going to be more prepared. Even though I've done the round 3 times, it's like you learn more each round. So I'm going to be a little bit more prepared this time around. Maybe I won't have the inclination to cheat, and it'll go a lot easier. Even though I wasn't too bad, I think I maybe cheated 4 days out of 45 days, maybe 5. I don't even think it was that many. I'd have to go back and count because I did log it. But the reloading helped get through the next 3 weeks, so that's one thing that I'll probably do again. But I think that's it. I mean, you guys let me know if you have any questions. I really don't have too much more to say, but just wait a little bit and you're going to see my before and after pictures, and you're going to be just as amazed as I am. My next goal is going to be I'm either going to do the P90X or Insanity, but I think I'm going to do the P90X because I really, really need to gain some muscle. I'm getting jiggly, like my butt is jiggly, my thighs are jiggly, and so I need to gain some muscle in those areas. I'm really skinny as far as my legs go. And then my stomach, of course, I want to start tightening my stomach. I still have, like I said, that extra muffin top belly fat, but nowhere near as big as it was before. I'm just completely amazed at how small my middle area has gotten. And you will see what I'm talking about when you see these pictures. But that's my next goal, is to do the P90X, and then I'm going to do another round of HCG. I'm not sure which one's going to come first, whether I'm going to do the HCG first and then P90X. I may wait for my husband to get home to do the next round. But for sure, it's going to be one of those two, and I will update you, and you will come on my journey as far as getting fit as well as losing the weight. But anyway, that's it for now, guys, and if you have any questions, or if you need any suggestions or any help, you're welcome to message me, comment below, and good luck to you guys, and I will see you later. See you in my next video, which is coming up in a few minutes. Bye-bye. Oh, and thank you guys for all your support. A lot of you did help me get through some of those tough days, just reading your comments and everything. So thank you guys so much. Please comment. I enjoy reading your comments every day, and I appreciate all the support and the love, and I'd like to give it back. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.